Hi, my name is No Shed, some of you guys know me as Shotgun, and this is my Spurs video podcast. I'm going to be previewing Spurs Swansea City. Quick thing, if you, there's a really good podcast called The Spurs Show on there, and they actually feature probably one, not the best player that played for us, but he is a legend in the fact that he was there for the most games ever played. He was a midfielder. Joined the club as a youth, 17, and stayed there until 1986. Steve Perriman, and it's a great, revealing interview. He talks about so much, and it's something I'd really recommend you listening. Download, go to the special on that. I was obviously very impressed as we were all, and I think we're going to go for this is it a 4-3-2-1 or a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3, whatever formation. I pretty much see an identical lineup to what I played on Tuesday. The only difference I think is that I think if Ledley King is back, then I think we'll play him. Makes sense. Play him whenever he's fit. The interesting thing is that normally you think it would be Cabal that would give way, but I think it would be Gallus that gives way. So I think it will be, if King is fit, it will be King and Cabal. Obviously, I suppose, is it the heir apparent to King, or hopefully heir apparent, Stephen Corker won't be eligible to play, can't play against his parent club, and he's apparently a very big part of the reason why they've not conceded so many goals at home, especially at home anyway. And I think without him, they did struggle, and again, I think they will struggle again. I think we can win this 2-0, even 3-0. I think the way we're playing, we deserve to put a cricket score against someone, and I'm probably jinxing this. I don't think we'll want more than 2-0, but if there's any team I think we can really do well against, Swansea are the team, because there's no goal threat. I mean, the only thing that's stopping us doing that is the fact they've got an amazing goalkeeper, Michael Vaughan, who, they got an absolute bargain deal, and although they'll probably stay up this season, and I think they will be able to keep him, they won't keep him much longer, because he's a superb player, superb goalkeeper, and I think he will be snapped up by a big side. I think Arsenal or someone, the big side will get him at some stage. In terms of our tactics, I think the 4-3-3, it makes sense. I mean, Gareth Bale returning to us, I think this, I've been thinking of interesting. Obviously, he's from Cardiff, so basically, if you're from Swansea, and I have brothers from Swansea, if you are from Swansea, you are designed to, there's something in your DNA that says hate Cardiff. I'm not sure if it's the other way around or not, but I know Swansea, they're not too fond of a lot from Cardiff. And although he's probably the best Welsh footballer since Giggs, and could go on to be the greatest Welsh footballer, I think in the Holy Trinity of Charles, Giggs, and hopefully will be Gareth Bale, they'll never love him, unless he's playing in their colours. In terms of what we are going to be doing, it'll be interesting. I mean, if someone told me New Year's Eve, we can technically be within a shout of 4 points of, say, Man United, and if we win our game in hand, obviously we could be within 4 points of Man U and Man City. I was like, no, you're yanking my chain. These, Man U spent what, 70 odd million, 70, 80 odd million. Man City, 100 gazillion billion. Us, 5 million plus a loan fee to Man City. We haven't paid it, spent a huge amount. Yeah, we seem to have done really well, because we actually faced the prospect of losing our best player, and it's an incredible transformation. Can this continue? I don't see why not. Although Harry, he seems to be a bit of a wheeler dealer. There's actually a podcast called Wheeler Dealer Radio. He's tactically quite astute, and I think he figured out how to get the best out of our squad. Obviously, we're at our best when we play two wide men, and that allows the likes of Luka and Modric to find those spaces. He's adapted. There's no Aaron Lennon, but I still have one winger left. Okay, I'll put him there for 4-3-2-1, and I think incredibly, if we do keep Nico, which I think we will be doing now, partly as a reason to keep, say, Luka sweet. By having them there, I think he can do the same position. Again, it balances. They could both go to the left and right, him and Van der Vaart, or inside out. So I think we're covered. I think it's a formation that really does utilise, you know, the fact that we have the beast that is Sandro and Parker. I think they're learning to play together very well. And if you read the Spurs monthly magazine, they said, look, you know, it is competition. Obviously, we are both defensive midfielders, but we have jobs in different ways. And I think that way, I think if you think how they are closing down, and they are doing it very differently. Their differences actually complement each other, even though they do the same role. Because they do it differently, they complement each other so well. And I think this 4-3-3, will yield many benefits. That being said, I mean, I looked at Swansea. A good litmus test will be look at Swansea, Aston Villa. Aston Villa are probably playing the most unimaginative football imaginable. It's ridiculous. You know, they play devoid of any passion, any ideas. You know, obviously the Gareth Speed thing that affects anyone playing that game. But you know, I still, you know, Swansea played neat, attractive football. They don't like to lump it up, but there's no cutting edge. You don't think, well, oh, we've got good goals there. I mean, Sinclair's a good player. Britt's a good player. I can't remember who their striker is, but he's good, I guess. But even in the Championship, they were struggling to get goals. You know, their strength was in keeping clean sheets and grinding results 1-0, 2-1 or something. I don't see it being any different here, but I think it's a Tottenham team that is on fire, that's really confident. I mean, you know, Bale's on form. Bale's on fire. Van der Vaart, I mean, that was probably the sweetest pass I've seen in a long time. So, I think going forward, you know, if we can, you know, end this year, begin next year on, what was it 41 points? You know, it's amazing. I mean, who would have thought that? Seriously, who would have thought that? Any of us? I mean, I'm just getting the idea of the magical 40 points. I mean, 3 years, was it? Oh my God, was it 3 years ago? Getting the idea of getting scams, getting 40 points, it was like, shit, we might not be relegated. Now, us achieving that 40 points halfway through the season, I mean, you know, teams who do win a championship, the title, you know, have 80 plus points, and we are halfway there. So it's for me, it's an incredible time. Obviously, sadly, as this year ends, I wish you guys a lot of you guys a happy New Year. And I say to my bratzo, Peter Molnar. I can't say anything Croatian, but I can say to my bratzo, wish him happy New Year, and to all you Spurs fans, great happy New Year. Because I think this, I said to say that this would not make or break, but this will help us either be in the chasing pack for the title or be in the scrapping pack for third, fourth spot. And I still think we'll end up being third, but I think we can be third by distance. You know, obviously the January transfer window, and we'll be linked to every player under the sun. And believe me, I cannot wait till the end of January when that whole thing can be over. Obviously now we'll be linked to Rodwell and Morey, God knows how many players. And I suppose we can be, because we haven't spent all our money. Obviously, from the Champions League, we've been very frugal. I mean, say we want to bet tactically, and don't want to. He's a fucking one. Don't you dare call him Wheeler Dealer. But he has bought well. He's made some very astute signings, and yeah, there's a really good poll on Spurs.UK, and I can't remember who's doing the poll, but yeah, it's basically who's the most important signing we've made. I actually went with Adebayor because we have no replacement for him, but it's a toughie, and that's rare when you have 3 signings at a club and you don't know which one's the best signing because they've all been so solid. So yeah, I'd like to wish you guys a very happy New Year. Wish my mate Michael Tomkinson a very happy. We already have a birthday on Facebook, but another happy birthday. And I'm gonna sing a song for you, Mike. Let's say this right here and now. Yeah, let's face it, why should I sing you a song? You've got a lovely wife in Deb Tomkinson, who's a proper yid. And yeah, just wish you guys a very happy New Year. And yeah, please click on the ad links. Check out topspurs.com and Spurs.UK and Spurs.com. And yeah, come on, you Spurs.